Hi everyone, it's Margaret here with 60 and Me. Well, as aging women, we know a little bit about aging. We've got through the barrier of 60, which is awesome. And we have so many women now in our community who are constantly reminding me of how beautiful this time of our lives is. You know, we've got so much opportunity to reinvent the way that we do things, to think about life in a different way, and honestly, to not care so much about what people think. Oh my goodness, it's such a relief to know that it doesn't matter. You know, that if I go out, wearing makeup or not, no one really, it's not that they don't care. I don't mean it to say like, oh, whatever. It's just that it doesn't really matter. It should matter to you more than to someone else. And I think people are drawn to and attracted by people that are just being themselves. So we know a little bit about aging and about the opportunities and the good side, the positive. We also know the dark side. And I think maybe that is the thing that provides the backlight, to the good times. And I'm okay with that. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely okay with it. Now, we asked some women in our community, what would you like to know about aging if you had been, when you were younger? Like, what would you like to know about aging if you were talking to a younger person right now? Second, I have to have a drink of coffee. My coffee's getting better, my cold, but I still got a tickle. Hold on. Okay, is that going to be good? I hope so. Here's what they said. And there's lots of them, and they're beautiful. And I haven't got any names. I'm just going to kind of chat what people said. So we asked, what would you wish you'd known about aging? You can embrace physical changes and practice self-compassion. Yes. You can let go of social expectations and how women over 60 should live. We can do anything we want. That it's okay to say no and set boundaries. No is a complete sentence. No. The importance of prioritizing joy and experience over possessions. Experience is not stuff. The importance of accepting that it's never too late to reinvent yourself, to start over. It's never too late. That there's a value of simplifying life and letting go of unnecessary burdens. And that includes people. The importance of financial planning and planning earlier for peace of mind. That's an important one. Learned about the strength that comes from embracing vulnerability. That by embracing vulnerability, we actually become stronger. The thing I'd wished I'd known about aging was finding passion and purpose can make aging an exciting adventure and chapter. That it's important to navigate a balance between independence and seeking help when it's needed. And these are your words, by the way. I didn't make these up. That's why I'm reading them, trying to read them carefully here, because you said these were the things you said that you thought you wish that lessons that you've learned as you've gotten older. Maintaining mental agility and finding new ways to challenge your mind. Constant learning, lifelong learning. I love it. I love it. Having said that, I've got to tell you about the book I read by Matt Haig. I read all his books and I love them, but I didn't like the last one. I'll have to share that with you. But has anybody read it? It's called I've even forgotten it, The Meaning of Life or something like that. Yeah. Anyway, books are constant discovery. Another lesson is the importance of staying physically active and preserving mobility, strength, and balance. So important for our good health. The lesson of coping with loss of friends and loved ones and processing grief in healthy ways. They wish they'd learned the lesson of managing change in energy levels and learning how to pace yourself. I've actually talked about this several times, and I'm so much of the word energy being what we preserve, what we maintain, what we sustain and grow as we get older. And if we don't learn how to pace ourselves, it's funny, I was going for a walk with a friend the other day. We were out in Bern, which is the capital of Switzerland, and we went to see the bears. There's a beautiful like a zoo in the middle of the city. It's kind of strange. Anywho, it's a long walk and we had to go up and down some stairs. And I said, she's younger than me. And I said, hang on, I just got to sit down for a few minutes. She goes, oh, you're getting tired? You're being helpful. I said, no, I'm just pacing myself. And she laughed and I laughed. I said, no, seriously, I know that I can do so much in a day. And right now I need to stop for 5 minutes and just pace myself. So that's another lesson that other women have said that they've learned as they've gotten older. Another lesson is to address feelings of invisibility in society as you age. And I've talked about this before, of course, in terms of the invisibility cloak has an on-off button that we control. And sometimes it's fun being invisible. That's okay. And other times it's not, but it's that you control it. No one else does. And addressing that feeling that you're getting left behind or that they're ignoring you, you've got to deal with that in society. It's your job. Another lesson people said they learned was learning how to use technology confidently. More to come. Trust me. Another is to rediscover your self-worth and purpose outside of traditional roles like caregiving or family caregiving or working, that you've got to learn to define yourself outside of those things and your self-worth, your value. Another lesson is cultivating a self-expression through hobbies, creativity, playing, dancing, going out with friends, making new friends, trying new things, using that time to cultivate your self-expression of who you really are. Because you probably changed a lot since you were in the roles that were defined by family or work. Another thing that people said they wish they'd learned, or they said they did learn, was understanding the evolving relationship with time and embracing it as a gift rather than a limitation. Okay, I actually think this is the most powerful one. Understanding the evolving relationship with time and embracing it as a gift rather than as a limitation. I don't know about you guys, but I wake up every morning and the first words out of my mouth literally are thank you. Thank you for just a day. And whenever I go out into the world and someone starts moaning about something, the weather, whatever, I go, well, at least we're alive and breathing on the planet. And they always laugh, and it's like, well, that's true. But it's true. Whatever is going on, there's the only positive alternative is to live life and to be grateful for the time that we have, even if it's not, perfect time. It's not like endless time. What's endless? Yesterday, my grandson, Max, asked me what infinite meant. And it was like, yeah, it's, it's a big word and doesn't exist. Well, it does, but it doesn't. You know what I mean. But the point about time is limited and there's boundaries around it. And we've got to make the absolute best of it. So what lessons have you learned about aging? Leave your comments below. Let's have a conversation. That's what I like about 60andMe actually now, is that we've got all these channels and we've got lots of little boxes underneath these videos and articles where you could just talk to each other. There's hundreds and thousands of other women just out there talking and sharing. Join in. If you see somebody saying something that you like, share with them. Say, yeah, I agree. Or even just give a heart. It doesn't have to be a big sentence. I know there's a lot going on online and media and words and sites and accounts, and I'm just one of them, but I just hope that you use this opportunity with 60andMe to be your full self in your 60s and to enjoy this time, this precious time. Okay, everybody, have a fabulous day wherever you are. Come join our Patreon group. Check us out on all our different channels, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all of those, Substack. I'm there, and you are welcome to join me. Take care, everybody. Lots of love.